and welcome to Market Life and the 100 Trades Review Series. Before we get started, I want to say that I probably won't go into too much detail for every trade. Most of these trades are the same type of trade with the same fundamental pattern, and that may actually be a good lesson and reason to go through 100 trades to see how the same pattern can look different when it's on the screen. The details of how we traded these has changed a bit. We were and are still experimenting with how to manage risk and deal with the volatility in some of the small caps. Despite that, the core methodology has been consistent, and it's pretty consistent and similar to everything we do at Market Life. These trades are similar to the kinds of trades we set up for our currency traders, stock swing trades, options. If you haven't already, you should head to marketlife.com after you finish the video and sign up for our free account. With that, you'll get access to a bunch of cool stuff, including our free trading course and the watch list that we create every week and take trades from for the small cap trading. All right. Okay, let's jump right in. This is ATHX on March 27th, and our entry was this green line here, 198, and our stop was down here in the low 150s. All right, let's see what happens. Okay. Pretty good start. Stock popped. Didn't take a 1R profit. You know, just getting the hang of this and seeing how these things act. But took off, I think, a third around 290, and then the next day we took another bit off on the gap up and let the rest run. And we're finally stopped out the following day on this red bar here. So. Gave it a chance, and this isn't the follow through you want to see, so we're out. All right, I'll fast forward a few bars just to sort of complete the picture, but all right, that's the beginning of our 100 trade journey. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, I should mention that ATHX was almost a 2.2R winner. Okay, let's move on. This is NTGN on March 30th. I had to switch charting programs because the stock's been delisted and wouldn't load in TradingView. So here we are. Okay, our entry is this bar here around 237. Stop way down here, 160. Still using the loose stops. See what kind of moves we can get out of these. Our first bar pretty clearly in our favor. This consolidation actually looks, you know, if we pull back a little bit, excuse the lines, just kind of floating in space. This is still looking pretty bullish after our entry, but then clearly fails and we get stopped out there after adjusting our stop up quite a bit just to below this consolidation, expecting another breakout. So this is a 0.2R loss, not bad, managed pretty well. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this is AIM on March 31st. Our entry is this red bar here in the mid 260s, stop down here, high 140s, 147, 148. Interesting that we entered on this red bar and not this bar here. I might have been feeling some FOMO out of missing this wick, this move the prior day, and bought the pullback. Let's see what happens. All right, so already not a lot going on, and my stop probably would have began to be adjusted up at this point. Okay, there we go. And then we're stopped out on that little wick there, and there's follow through the following day, you know, down. So not that interesting. Almost a 0.4R loss, which that's acceptable. So, all right, what's next? Okay, this is APT from April 1st. Our entry, this bar here, around 1480s, and our stop down just around the previous pivot low, 859, 860-ish. All right, let's see. And we're stopped out. So, pretty easy. The trade never really went anywhere, went sideways, gap down a bit. We're kind of in uncomfortable territory and adjusts our stop up, and we're out. That is all for this one. This is BLU, April 2nd, and looks like we're dealing with a breakout trade here. Long around 1065 on this bar here, and probably felt pretty good when it was all the way up here and less good when it closed there. Stop all the way down at 787-ish. So let's see what happens here. Ooh. Yep, just kind of trickling against us, and we get stopped out high 930s for around a 0.5R loss. So adjusted our stop up when things just sort of started looking grim. And not much more to say about that. Okay, well, that will do it for the first 5 trades. I hope you enjoyed this, and check back soon for more.